Hello everyone. Today we are going to work on another lesson of IELTS Listening, Directions and Maps. Well, what is listening? Listening has got 4 parts. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 and Part 4. Part 1 has 2 speakers, Part 2 has 1, Part 3 has 2 plus and Part 4 has 1 speaker. There are 10 questions for each section. The topics which are there are general interest for Part 1 and Part 2 and academic interest, that is lecture or a research work, in Part 3 and Part 4. The types of questions in listening. We have forms, notes, tables, flowcharts, summary, plan, map, diagrams, matching, multiple choice, sentence completion, short answer questions, to name a few. Our focus area is going to be on directions and maps today. Well, the main problem that we face in directions and maps is we get lost. Number 2, the whole concept gets messed up in case we leave one direction. The speed keeps on increasing as the listening proceeds. There are confusions between left, right, north, east, west, south, so there's a lot of chaos. Let us learn some vocabulary based on these. The first is location-based vocabulary. When we are talking something in relative to each other, a place or an object, that is called as location-based vocabulary. I'll give you some examples. Near, in front of, next to, beside, across, from, between. The second category of vocabulary is the direction-based vocabulary. The position in which something or someone moves is called as a direction. Let us see some words relating to it. Turn right, turn left, go straight on, travel northwest, go past this. Let us see one diagram and figure out how to work on this. If we look at this diagram, we can see there's a university sports center, there's a reception, and there's an arrow. When the person goes in, the first thing he sees is the reception. Behind the reception is a pool, and beyond the reception is a gym. If you look at the seating, that is by the pool, and if you look at the changing room, that is again next to the pool. On extreme east and extreme west, there are outdoor courts. Let's proceed further. The sentences which can be used are: the entrance is in front of the reception desk. The reception desk is facing the entrance. The pool is in the center or in the middle of the sports center. The gym is behind the swimming pool. The pool is between reception and the gym. The seating area is next to or by the pool. Now this is a little more complicated university sports center, and what we can see here is many more things are attached to it. There is a leisure pool. On the other side there's a dance studio. There are 2 dance studios to be precise. There's a sports hall, and the rest of the things remain same. Addition of a cafe and sports shop is there next to reception. Now let us check some sentences which can be used in this. The first sentence is: the sports shop is on the left side as you enter the sports center. To the right hand side is the entrance, there's a cafe. Pass through the entrance, turn right, and the cafe is immediately in front of you. The leisure pool is on the other side of the sports center to the dance studio. There's a large changing room just beyond the cafe. Walk along the side of the sports hall and you will find second dance studio in the far corner of the building. Go straight along the corridor besides the sports hall, and to your right you will see 2 dance studios. Now the basic directions. Well, they are north, south, east and west. So if you look at the compass, north is on the top, east is to the right, south is below, and west is to the left. Now the basic turn direction. Suppose the compass is not facing towards the north. the compass is different. Now the north and the south are again opposite to each other, whereas the east comes below and the west goes above. Some more vocabulary. What is called as northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest? Well, these are the directions. You can pause the video here and understand what they are. Let's proceed further. I'm going to do a very small exercise with you called as Hadley Park Community Gardens Project. This is part 1. You can see this diagram here. In the diagram you see on the northern side there's an island, there's a bicycle track. Absolutely in the south is the car park, in the middle is a circle, and there's a dotted line. If you look at the legend of the dotted line, that is a footpath. So the whole place is full of footpaths. The dashed line is called as a bamboo fence. So there are 3 bamboo fences here. If you look at the markers, we have an island, we have bicycle track, fruit bushes as 3 main paths, and a car park to talk about. So these are called as the markers. Now look at the questions. We need to find out from 15 to 20th, where is the vegetable bed, the beehive, seating, adventure park, sand area, and a pond. So now I'm going to play the audio.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you will have some time to look at the questions 15 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
OK, Group B, your turn. Does everyone have a copy of the plan? Oh, great. OK. We'll all be meeting in the car park. That's on the bottom of the plan. See? Now, if you've been assigned to the vegetable beds, to get there, you go out of the car park and go up the footpath until you reach the circle of trees. There they are, in the middle of the plan. And you see that the footpath goes all the way around them. Well, on the left-hand side of that circular footpath, there's a short track which takes you directly to the vegetable beds. You can see a bamboo fence marked just above them. All right? OK, if you're helping out with the beehives, pay attention. Look again at the circle of trees in the middle of the plan and the footpath that goes around them. On the right side of that circle, you can see that the footpath goes off in an easterly direction, heading towards the right-hand side of the plan. And then the path splits into 2 and you can either go up or down. You want the path that heads down. And at the end of this, you see 2 areas divided by a bamboo fence. And as we're looking at the plan, the beehives are on the right of the fence. The smaller section, I mean. Now, don't worry, all the bees have been removed. You just need to transport the hives back to the car park. OK, for the seating, look at the circular footpath. At the top of it, there's a path that goes from there and takes you up to the seating area, alongside the bicycle track, and with a good view of the island, I suppose. OK, if you're volunteering for the adventure playground area, let's start from the car park again and go up the footpath, but then you want the first left turn. Go up there and then you see there's a short path that goes off to the right. Go down there and that's the adventure playground area, above the bamboo fence. That fence does need repairing, I'm afraid. Right, what else? Oh yes, the sand area. We've got that circular footpath in the middle. Find the track that goes east, towards the right-hand side of the plan, and where that track divides, you need the little path that goes up towards the bicycle track. The sand area is just above the bamboo fence there. And finally, the pond area. So it's on the left-hand side of your plan, towards the top, just above the fruit bushes and to the left of the little path. OK, as I said already, hopefully we'll...
Okay, that is the end of the video, and now we're going to check out our answers. 15th is G, 16th is I, 17th is B, 18th is E, 19th is C, and 20th is A. I request you to please go back in the video and do this exercise once again. Till you do not get 6 on 6, do not leave it. In case you haven't followed us, please subscribe to our channel Webberz Educomp Limited. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Telegram. The links are given in the description below.